how y'all doing? What's going on? Y'all better leave my girl Cardi B alone. Honey, she's not playing. Yes, Cardi B, she won again. What you talking about, girl? I'm talking about a lawsuit, okay? Yes, she won again. Let me show you guys. But first, welcome. I'm your girl Gigi Medici, and you are at the messy sweet spot. And when I tell you Cardi B is racking these lawsuits up and God is on her side, it gotta be because that girl is blessed. She's always winning, even when people doubt her, when people talk so much crap, she's all she does is win. Like that song with Nicki Minaj and all the other rappers. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. Yesterday, news came out that Cardi B wins right to recover $20,000 in the trial costs after beating the security guard assault lawsuit. Remember that security guard? That sister gonna lie on Cardi B, talking about Cardi B was touching her and putting her finger in her face with her nails, and she was scratching her face up, and she had to go get a face surgery because Cardi B long nails were just scratching her face up. She's a lie. She's a lie. And security guard, you need to be professional and be on your job, girl. Whoo, honey, could you imagine you famous? This was Cardi B when she first started out. It was like in 2 years of her fame, she found out she was pregnant. She didn't want nobody to know. That's privacy. She booked a doctor on Saturday so nobody would be there. She didn't even want her driver to know that she was pregnant, right? So she goes to the doctor. She's leaving out, and then the security guard, she's going to follow her with her camera out. Girl, is you cool? Get that camera out my face. Camera out my face, all right? Yeah, just invading her space, and Cardi B was like, please stop. She was not in the mood. She was having issues with her stomach because of the pregnancy, but she wanted to hide it. She wasn't ready to put it out there because, during that time, rappers being pregnant, it was taboo. It was like, you ain't gonna make it. Everybody was calling Cardi B stupid during this time. They didn't know, but when they found out that she was pregnant, it was like, oh, what are you doing? Why would you do that to yourself? Now look what Cardi B done did. Sexy Red then got pregnant. Now she's still popping. Who else? Lotto, she pregnant now. She has opened the gates for all these girls to get pregnant and be confident in and use their pregnancy to sell their music. So, honey, let me tell you this as well, okay? Do you guys remember when Cardi B had a message to give to all of you girls? She said, next time y'all try to sue me, she's going to countersue that ass. And I know that's right, girl. Countersue that ass. Let them know you don't play with Cardi B, okay? She have proven herself, honey, okay? I want y'all to check this out because this was too cute.
Nice. The next person to try to do a frivolous lawsuit against me, I'm going to countersue. And I'm going to make you pay. Because this is not okay. I think people have like this misinterpretations of celebrities. Like it's like, oh, well, we can ask for this and they're going to settle. You don't work at home and you don't work all day and you don't work for your money to give out your money. Mm-hmm. So don't ever think that I'm just going to give you my money that I work hard for. I don't lay in bed all day. I work all day and I work hard for my money, for my kids and for people I take care of. So don't you ever think that you're going to sue me and I'm...
Now, despite the warning, she did give a message to her fans.
All right, that was cute. So let's rewind it back. He did a great job. If you guys forgot everything, the story transpired, he tells a story so good. I want to show you guys this. Check this out.
Got sued for $24 million? What really happened? Did she really attack that woman? So the story starts with, of course, Cardi B. Now, Cardi, she's around 25 years old when all this begins, and it's 2018, so she's only been rapping for about 2 years at this point. However, she's already super famous.
Yes.
But then one day, she gets some really big news. She's pregnant. And that's great and all, but she's a celebrity. I mean, she's worried about how this might impact her rap career. So she...
And I stop and go, y'all. First of all, I stopped to go for YouTube, and second of all, I got something to say. So you remember when Cardi B first came out with Bodak Yellow? I mean, she had more tracks before that, but that was her big thing. And everybody in their mind was like, oh, she's a one-hit wonder. She ain't gonna be here long. She ain't gonna be here long. Press 2 if you guys remember that. Didn't Cardi B show their ass? Okay, and that just goes to show nobody is... don't allow nobody to tell you where you gonna be or how you gonna do shit, okay? Because Cardi B did it, and she's still here. It's been, 10 years, 15, 10, 12 years? I don't know. It's been a long time, over a decade. She's still popping. She's still popular. She's still selling out tours. She's still going up. You know what I'm saying? And she got 4 kids now, 3 kids, 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? So she's doing her thing. Can't nobody tell Cardi shit. All right, period. Let's go.
She decides that she needs to keep it a secret for as long as she can. But then, one day, that same year, something crazy happens. See, she's in Los Angeles for the NBA All-Star Weekend. And at one point, while she's in LA, she starts to feel a little weird. Like something could be wrong with the pregnancy. So she decides that she needs to go to the doctor. But she needs to make sure no one finds out why she's going. So she finds a doctor who's willing to see her on a Saturday. That way no other patients will be in the building and she won't have to worry about people trying to take her picture and the story getting out to the public. So Cardi rolls up to a medical center where this doctor is, and she tells her private security, wait for me downstairs. Because she doesn't even want her security to know that she's pregnant.
Right.
So her personal
Keep
security
it on the
waits
low,
for
low.
her in the lobby. And Cardi takes the elevator up to the 5th floor. Right when the elevator door opens, Cardi sees this woman. Her name's Ellis. And Ellis
Ooh, a demon, honey. Now, she's more black than this. This girl look like she Mexican. But Alice, she black, okay?
is working as a security guard for the building. And she also just happens to be a big Cardi B fan. She even has tickets to go see Cardi later at a concert. So Ellis is standing there, and she's talking on the phone. And when she sees Cardi, she says, "Oh my God, it's Cardi B." And Cardi, just whatever, walks off the elevator past her. But then Ellis starts walking behind her. Then Ellis gets her phone and starts recording her. And Cardi turns around and she sees her following her and recording, and she gets super pissed. She feels like her privacy is being violated. It's being violated by a security guard who's supposed to be a professional. So
Yeah, you supposed to be a professional. You not no motherfucking fan. And her her privacy was invaded. I mean, she did so much to keep this on the low, and you a security guard, and you a black sister. You would think, give this girl some space, give her privacy. You know, your job should come before you become a fan of anybody else. You know, that's on your off time. You on your duty. Stay on your job. You supposed to make her feel secure, safe, not endanger her privacy. You know, now you got to pay $20,000. And then the person that was representing her then dropped her ass. So she going to have to come out of $20,000 ASAP, baby. Okay, and you should have never allowed that lawyer to gas your ass up. Talking about we're going to get $24 million from Cardi B. Is you cool? Is you cool, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Pay that $20,000 up. You wasted her time, even though when Cardi B did her lawsuit thing, when she went to the court, honey, she looked to fly every motherfucking day. New wig, new outfit, new shoes. Straight like that, and the girl was pregnant. You waste her motherfucking time. So pay up $20K right now, okay? Run them up, Cardi, run them up. Let's go.
Cardi's like, "Why the fuck are you recording me? Aren't you security?" And Ellis is like, "Oh, my bad." So Cardi keeps walking down the hall towards the doctor's office. But Ellis starts following her again. So Cardi turns around again, and she's like, "Why the hell are you following me?" And Ellis is like, "Because I can. This is my building. I do what I want." And that is when these two start yelling at each other. And Cardi's like, "Get the fuck out of my face, bitch." And Ellis is like, "You gonna get the fuck out of my building or I'll fuck you up." Apparently both of these women...
Time out. This girl, the scared guy, you know fan. If you a fan, then you will respect her space. You appreciate the music that she does and respect people's face. She wasn't a fan of this girl. Let's just stop it. She wanted to use this moment to get more clicks and views. She wanted to use this moment to go viral. She saw Cardi B as an opportunity. That's what that was. She was no fan. Okay? I'm so sick and tired of y'all talking about y'all fan and supporters and y'all fake with it. Y'all not. She wasn't a fan.
Curse a lot. But anyway, meanwhile, inside the doctor's office, the receptionist hears all this commotion going on outside in the hallway. And she's like, what in the world is going on? So she goes out into the hallway, and she gets in between Cardi and Ellis, and she tries to break up the fight. But they continue yelling at each other. Then the doctor himself comes running out, because he hears all this too. And he starts scolding Ellis like, what are you doing? You're at work. Be a professional. And luckily, he is able to break up the fight, and he escorts Cardi inside for her appointment. While Ellis goes home and she takes a nap. And while all of this was very dramatic, it seems like it's no big deal because the incident is now completely over. But then 2 years go by, and it's now 2020. And suddenly, bam, Ellis files a lawsuit against Cardi B over that.
Alice, you wrong as hell, and that's why karma came knocking on your door. Can we go back? Can we go back? Yeah, this part right here. Cardi B wins rights to recover $20,000 in lawsuit costs after beating security guard assault lawsuit. She took Cardi B to court talking about she wanted $24 million for some bullcrap that she started as a security guard. Your job is to make people feel safe, girl, not to endanger and harm. I can't believe, and she had no shame in the game. Shout out to Cardi for standing up for hers and not being a coward and letting these hoes know what it is, ho. What's up? I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed me. Let's get these likes up, share my video, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.